Previously on Octopath Traveler II, Hikari went to Montweiss to seek help from Kazan the Eagle of Ku, but Kazan made him participate in gladiator games first. This ended with a fight against Banalem the Reaper, a brutal warrior who believes defeat means death. Although Kazan claimed he needed the tournament to clear his debts, it turned out to be a ploy to get the disgruntled gladiators to join Hikari's cause. Finally, Hikari and Agnea met Yomi, a musician who somehow knows the same song as Hikari's friend Suki. Okay, this is pretty much the only one I can make right now. Unerring earring and critical earring. Oh, could that be? Why, yes it is. The very materials I need for my next invention. You are truly a wonderful assistant. Now then, prepare yourself. You are about to witness the birth of an invention that shall change the world. I've done it. My third invention, the critical scope, is finally complete. By combining powerful lenses, I've created a scope that can easily take the measure of its target in great detail. Its magnificent magnification prowess also makes it possible to determine the composition and structural strength of the object in question. That's another invention flawlessly finished. I dare say my genius is almost frightening. And now that you've seen the master at work, you know how to craft it yourself. May it aid you on your journey. Thanks to all the materials you've brought me, my inventing is continuing apace. I cannot blame you for being utterly charmed by my genius. I am as well. Ha ha. An officer who leads the guards. He has some innate talent, but seldom uses it, preferring to flatter his superiors, sidestep responsibility for failure, and siphon off the rewards rightly due to those under his command. A cheerful drunk, but one who never forgets to split the bill. A guard stationed in town who has spent the past 5 years keeping an abandoned building on the town's outskirts under surveillance. Though initially vigilant, he has long since grown bored with this inexplicable assignment, and now only does the bare minimum of patrolling. Hidden item. Critical ring. A new recruit who joined the guard confident that his might would carry him up through the ranks in no time. In reality, he is stuck following the orders of his feeble drill sergeant. He plans to desert as soon as he can, and murder his hated drill sergeant on the way out. Yikes. Iron Shield. Masterful mugging. Tough as nails guard drill sergeant, whose punishing training sessions and constant abuse have driven countless new recruits back to civilian life. His abrasive exterior conceals an even more abrasive interior. He's a despicable bully through and through. Okay, the harbor area. Rainbow glass bottle. I actually need that for one of the inventions. Can't believe all my best fish have been stolen again. That damn thief. They just take and take when I'm not looking. But it's strange. I keep watching till the middle of the night, but don't see a thing. I just don't know when that sneaky thief has the time to take my fish. Okay, this quest is actually really tricky because it requires you to be at the exact time. Not just day or night, but dawn. I think the only way to make this happen is to go between maps a bit until a specific NPC appears on the beach. That is very annoying.
One eternity later.
Oh, there he is, finally. Get him! Okay, knockout.
Good night.
So this is the thief, huh? Tell me something, why are you stealing my fish? I'm sure there's lots of other things that'll fetch a pretty price out there. All I know is fish, that's why. Well, you've got a good eye for them, that's for sure. You only stole my finest. What? Are you praising a thief, old man? I'll say what I want. Now tell me, ever think of becoming a fisherman instead? Wait, does that mean you won't turn me over to the guards? You've got the makings of a great fisherman in you. It'd be a waste to hand you in. That might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. So I'm really sorry I stole from you. I can't thank you enough, traveler. You found me a fine apprentice. 6,000 fortifying nut. He's actually pretty strong.
I have a
young man who used to steal fish. He had a hard life, with no family to rely on from an early age. He grew up in a harbor town, so he knows his fish very well. After renouncing his thieving ways, he became the head fisher's apprentice. Okay, let's go ahead and get the elemental bomb bottle. Oh, could that be? Why, yes it is. The very materials needed for the next invention. You are truly a wonderful assistant. None, prepare yourself. You are about to witness the birth of an invention that shall change the world. I've done it. My fourth invention, the elemental bomb bottle, is finally complete. This extra special invention is weak to external impact, but positively powerful against internal pressure. It's crucial you handle this container with care, as it contains compressed elemental energies. That's another invention flawlessly finished. I dare say my genius is almost frightening. And now that you've seen the master at work, you know how to craft it yourself. May it aid you on your journey. Also unlock the support skill a step ahead. Thanks to all the materials you've brought me, my inventing is continuing apace. I cannot blame you for being utterly charmed by my genius. I am as well, ha. That skill pretty much unlocks for everyone, huh? Act first at the start of battle. Remember the guard who is always fuming about something. Dissatisfied with his current position and role, he is constantly screaming internally for work more suited to his abilities. He rates himself very highly, but has little actual ability.
Very useful.
Inspiriting Plum. A happy-go-lucky fisherman's wife. Her husband's catch is never quite enough, so she supplements his income by helping to make dried fish on the shore. Though busy, she finds some small happiness to appreciate every day.
Very useful.
Hidden item. Ball befuddling dust. Wait. Oh crap, is the hidden item actually on that island? I can't get to it right now, can I? I think I need to advance the story so these boxes get moved first. That's inconvenient. A happy-go-lucky fisherman, though a hard worker who heads out to sea every morning before dawn, he's not actually very good at fishing. He's an excellent cook, however, whose octopus supreme is particularly divine.
Very useful.
Warglaive. Do you need something? Well, you better ask someone else. The apothecary said I'm very sick, you see. Pretty soon He told me I need to be strong if I want to get better, but I can't stand that awful medicine, and everything hurts so much. Parents said there are things worth living for, but they aren't fooling me. Deluxe Crepe? What? Why does that help you? Why is that one... I thought we'd need to use Cassie to solve your case. Oh my goodness, that was so delicious. It's full of sweet cream and fruits. I could eat a million of them. No wonder New Dulce crepes are so famous. If I could go to sea, I could eat tasty treats like that all the time. But that will never happen. I don't think my other wishes will come true either. Huh? Do I have to get, like, one item from every place or something? The heck?
Well,
okay, I see. I need to get all this. All 3 wishes granted. Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric. Meet Roland, so I'll probably have to guide Roland. Cleric Novelist. The cleric tasked with managing the church's image amongst the broader public. She's also the author of the famous children's book Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric. Her perfectionism is all that stands between her and the completion of the much-awaited sequel, which she hopes to release in the near future. Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric sequel. Okay, tell you about your sequel to your book. No way, the sequel to Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric is coming out soon? I can't believe the author told you that. I'm sure she's trying her best to write the next part. I bet it's gonna be so good. I'm not looking forward to it. Besides, it's not like my last wish will come true. Yeah, that one's gonna require me to actually find a very specific person in a higher level town. A young man obsessed with the eastern continent. He is impatient to leave the salty air of his hometown behind and live in a big city. The prospect of leaving his aging mother on her own does give him pause, but he cannot bring himself to give up his dreams for her sake. Hidden item. Grape leaf. A traveling merchant from the eastern continent. His next stop will be Timber Rain. Tired of high-pressure city life, he hopes to retire to a small house in the country bought with his earnings from this trip to the west. Gold pocket watch. Daughter of the head cook at the tavern. She has no intention of stepping into his shoes at work, but she did inherit his abilities in the kitchen and has invented many unique and creative dishes. The best known of these is her octoball stew. Discount at the end. A fruit and vegetable dealer who often passes through town. He deals in only the finest, crispiest produce that can make even fresh caught fish twice as tasty. An unsung but essential contributor to the town's foodways. Olive of Life. A regular at the weaponsmith's shop, constantly bringing in recent purchases that already need repairs. This is not the fault of the weapons, he is simply incapable of wielding them properly. In fact, he is spectacularly unsuited to soldiering, but utterly oblivious to this fact. Wife of the head fisherman starts each day by dragging her hungover husband out of bed and pushing him out the door to work. After decades of practice, she can get him up into his shoes in the same motion. Tough nut. Alright, I need to ambush this guy.
Good night.
Solistia secret chest. Blaze on with protection. Level 15. One creature alighted on Azure Sea. A wave like a mountain approached the shore, and threatened to swallow all that was there. The creature struck a blow of grief. The wave broke. Tranquility was restored. The creature of legend that guarded that land was named CATERACTA.
Oh, wow! Wow! The port town's as amazing as I thought! Oh, look at all the seafood! Now let's see. Where might Cataracta be?
Not among a fishmonger's wares, I hope.
Can I interest you in these fresh-caught clams, young lady?
Ooh, they look amazing! Maybe just one.
A pleasure. Huh? Is this jerky?
Freshly cured. You'll love it.
Don't you have any, money?
Money? You mean this?
Exactly. Say, is there some kind of festival on today?
Even after joining the party, I guess she reflexively uses jerky as currency.
Festival?
Isn't that why you're in costume? Those ears look so real.
Guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Ochette, did you hear that?
Yeah. What is that noise?
Is that a whale?
A voice? Like someone crying. It's coming from over there.
You think it might be Cataracta?
You never know. Let's follow the sound and take a look.
Wow, look at all this fresh fish. I wish I could share this with the folks back home. Should we stew it with some tomatoes or just salt and grill them? What do you think, Ochette? Munch munch, I think it's fine like this. A little funky, but definitely worth it. Ochette, I want to show you something. One moment. What is this? Hey, I just gave it a light saute. Try it with the sauce. Down the hatch. This food, it's unbelievable. It's so light and fluffy, the funky smell is completely gone. I'm glad you like it. I had no idea today's catch could taste this good. Maybe you should be the hunter, Agi. Oh, Chet. Oh, if only she would cut up that boar bus from the first chapter and make it into some pork chops. Hey, Party, how come humans are so obsessed with money? It's not the money itself they want. Everyone's got their own dreams and desires. Medicine, books, passage on the ship, you name it. Money's just a way of getting those things. Oh, I'm happy enough with a tasty meal myself. Hey, maybe if we were all like you, we wouldn't need money. I bet everyone would understand if they tried my jerky. It's that good, eh? Will you sell me a bit to try? I'll give you some, no money required. Food always tastes better when you share it. Hooey, that's my kind of you. But please take the money, humor me. If you say so.
I can still hear it. I'm sure of it now. It's coming from that island. You wait here, Akala. I'll swim there and back.
Swim? Don't be ridiculous.
There's a perfectly good boat over there.
There's a wharf right over there. Let's take a boat.
That does make more sense. Better not to tire myself out before I know what's out there.
Get out of here.
Who are you?
Alpione, guardian of the waves, and I will not let you near that island. What manner of creature are you? Your scent is unusual, almost like some kind of beast.
Not a bad nose you have there.
No matter. Whatever you may be, you shall not pass.
Looks like she's going to be trouble. What do we do?
We can't turn back now. You've got no choice. We'll have to provoke her.
No information. Strength 4?
Come on then.
You won't receive any mercy from me. Wait, what? You have an actual boss sprite. You're the boss of the chapter? Not good.
Go on then. Time to finish this. Let's go.
Wish I could use my other abilities too.
Go on then. Here we go.
Ocean Lizard Man.
Right.
Undead Soldier. That was quick.
Sorry about that, but I really need to get to that island. Come on, let's go.
Okay, now I can actually get a hidden item. Thunder Soulstone. That's it. Those bones.
Ochette.
Is that Cataracta?
So you were the one we heard crying.
These bones are enormous. What did they belong to?
The wind coming in off the sea must have blown across them like a flute. Such a sad sound.
You found Cataracta, I see.
This is Cataracta? And whoa, you already came too?
I can't believe I lost to a child. I must be getting rusty. But you're too late anyway. There's nothing left but bones now. Scales, whiskers, claws. Gone.
I wasn't after any of that stuff.
What?
I'm from Totohaha. I came to get Cataracta. There's a calamity coming. But there's not much Cataracta can do dead. We'll have to make do another way. Let's go, Akala.
Wait. In years past, Cataracta was the guardian deity of this sea. Even if it has been so long that nobody in town remembers it. I want to show you something.
What is it?
It's deep inside these caverns. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, Alpione.
Almost there. You caught me. What's up, Nine? Why are you sneaking up on me? Nine, that name's aside, how did you know I was there? Heh, you smell so good, how could I not? Even when you're hiding, I know you're there, and that you're up to something. Your nose is that sensitive. I'll be honest then, the truth is I was hoping to touch your tail. Say what? That fluffy tail of yours, I've had my eye on it for some time. Sure? Really? Don't overdo it though, it gets ticklish. Cavern of the Sea God. Lychee.
I'll do what I must.
Here we go! There!
My turn.
Very well.
Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
Rabbit Shield. Healing Grape Bunch. 6,000.
You made it. Good. Sit. Hungry? Eat this. Anchorfish.
What the? This is delicious!
That's life for you. Every living thing devours life, simply to stay alive. But humans are ugly. They kill out of avarice and greed.
You mean Cataracta was killed by humans?
I remember it well. Cataracta was still weak after saving the town from a great wave. And then, the Dark Hunter appeared. A single hunter who killed Cataracta. My people came to the Guardian's defense, but only I survived the battle. The hunter took CATERACTA'S life and then left. Greed soon brought others to the fallen god. Humans swarmed the remains like flies. They took everything, stripped it to raw bone.
Why would they do that?
CATERACTA'S scales and whiskers were worth more than the finest jewels. They did it for money.
I prefer meat myself. Alpione, can I have another one of these?
You already are.
You have to try this, Akala.
You're a strange one. I feel oddly as if I were speaking to a beast.
We're called beastlings, actually.
Beastlings. Yes, I have heard that word before. Tales of a corner of the world where a race blending man and beast resides. Only tales, though. You are the first of your kind I have ever seen. An unusual texture.
That tickles! Anyway, beast or human has never mattered much to me. What matters to me now is whether I can have another one of those.
Maybe I can trust you with it after all.
Trust me with what?
You'll see.
This egg?
Is this an egg?
CATERACTA laid it just before dying. A final bequest. Been safe in my care ever since. Never showed signs of hatching before. Must have been waiting for this moment.
Huh?
Will you warm it for me? CATERACTA knew death was near, and bore this child to fulfill her duty instead.
Make sure not to eat it.
Her duty to save your village.
Whoa!
Crack in the shell. I knew it.
Wow! 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 It hatched!
Might have to get a fishbowl.
Meow. Meow. Oh, aren't you a cutie?
So, this is CATERACTA'S child.
I think it likes you. Take it with you. It may be some use against that calamity you mentioned.
Oh. It's cute and all, but doesn't look very strong.
That is the child of CATERACTA. I assure you it will make a powerful ally.
It's up to you, Ochette. My role is to abide by your judgment.
How about you? What do you want to do? It's a dangerous journey. Sure you want to come along? Meow. Okay then, if you're sure. Welcome to the team.
Have you decided on a name for it?
Yeah, Acta. Meow, meow.
I think that name pleases it. I can tell it has found a good home.
Why does it sound like a cat?
Don't worry, I'll help it grow up big and strong. Thanks for keeping it safe until now.
Now, I can finally lay my burden down.
Alpione?
Just the salt breeze in my eyes. Take care of your new charge. May fortune smile on you both.
We'll come back to visit sometime. Once it's all over.
Ochette finds the creature of legend Cataracta, or at least her child. Alas, Cataracta herself is no longer among the living, and her child too young to fulfill its ancestral mission. But Ochette's spirits remain high as she continues her journey. Somehow she knows it will all work out. Ochette the Hunter, Chapter 2, Cataracta's Route End. The Dark Hunter, I wonder what they look like. I bet they're dressed all in black from head to toe, with a black bow and pitch black arrows. Yes, perhaps astride a black horse. And when they cook their meat, they probably sear it to a crisp. Yes, maybe so. They probably have special words for everything too. Like instead of marketplace, maybe they say Darkit Place, or Black Market. I'm not so sure about that one. Yes, that Dark Hunter sure is a mystery. Ochette, what are you doing with Acta? Oh, Acta was grizzling, so it's call time, isn't it, Acta? Are you perhaps overdoing it? Acta seems rather constricted. Whoops, sorry, Acta. One cannot soothe through force. How do humans soothe their babies? We sing songs or read them stories. Oh yeah, in that case, will you read Acta one of your histories? My histories are for proselytizing purposes. Oh, come on, do it for Acta. Oh, very well, but just one. And thus the people continue to live in light and warmth. For the sacred flame ever shines upon, My goodness, they both fell asleep. The scriptures speak in a universal language, tedium. Okay, I went to Winterbloom. A woman prepared to leave the hometown she has come to abhor for the sea. She has no contacts in the sea, and even less travel experience, and plans to follow any traveler she can find along the way. Alas, she's quite shy and has yet to approach anyone. A capable hunter who can be found fishing at the nearby lake in the summer. The fresh meat and fish she provides fill the bellies and nourish the souls of the townsfolk. Beast liver. An exceptionally frugal woman who was born and raised in this town. Her mother and grandmother taught her all they knew about surviving the winter, and she learned well from it. Now she continues the tradition herself, passing that information on to her daughter. Revitalizing jam. A man on a long-term stay at the inn. He used to work in Clockbank, but grew wary of socializing and moved somewhere quieter. He remains a bit guarded. He's at least come to make nice with the Arab villagers. Easier inquiries. A man who's returned to his hometown on a holiday from his job as a guard on Frigid Isle. Having had a spell of the harsh working conditions and climate on Frigid, he now hopes to move to culture-rich Stormhail and serve Clan May.
Interesting.
Herb of Healing. My son will soon be leaving to pursue his dream as being a scholar. I'm gonna give him a parting gift before he goes, but I just don't have the money. Is there anything I can give my boy to wish him well on this journey? Silver quill? You said this is the beloved quill of a former scholar. I can't believe you went through all that trouble for me and my boy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give it to him right away. I don't even remember where I got this one. You wanted to speak to me, Far. This is for you, my boy. I hope it helps you on your journey. Wait, I know what this is. They say many a scholar is fond of silver quills like these. And when a scholar retires, they usually pass their quill on to another to encourage their studies. I may not be a scholar, but the intention is the same. The path ahead of you won't be easy. There might even be times where you want to give up. But I believe in you, boy. You're gonna be great someday. I just know it. Far, thank you. I swear on this quill that I'll study hard and make you proud. You already do, son, and I can't wait to see you walk through that door as a full-fledged scholar. Okay, that's a small amount of rewards. Old armor. 150. Healing grape. A man who's returned to his hometown on holiday from his soldiering duties with Clan May. He senses the clan may not have the brightest future, however, and hopes to move to a steadier job out in Frigid Isle. A brewer focused on making fine cider, he tirelessly samples his own product. The cider made from the town's famous apples is dry with only a hint of sweetness, and is highly rated by all the drinkers in town. Hidden item. Someone find the other guy's hidden item. It's probably nearby. In maybe a neighboring map. Palm leaf. Oh, there it is. It was hidden in this box. Silver sword. Strengthening serum. Have a pair of somewhat known bandits. He finds himself exhausted by his partner who barely knows him, and is currently thinking about leaving. He has a wife and child, but hasn't found the words to tell his partner in crime. Light nut. Empowering lychee. A bandit who drifted here from Hino Uma. He was once a warrior under the king's command and abhors cowardice. When robbing his chosen target, he will first announce his intentions and kill them and take their possessions.
Very useful.
He also had a little crow sword. Spike shield. A bandit known for taking any job. Most recently, he stole the snow off an old man's roof in a small box in which a child had saved some leaves. His rewards are fruit and assorted snacks. A long-time thief fond of telling tales of his own heroism. In truth, he's an incompetent bandit with a history of blunders behind him. Though curiously, he's never been arrested. Many believe his tall tales, however, leading to his legendary status as a bandit who cannot be captured. Bumbling flower. Alright, let's try out one of these Sense of Commerce events.
Please, someone help me!
I could have sworn I just heard something.
Please, someone help me!
It's coming from inside this house. I should pop in and see what's going on.
Scent of Commerce Winterbloom root. Does this have any banter?
Pardon me, anyone home?
Please, someone help me!
What's wrong? Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Please, someone help me!
A recording.
I can't find you. Where are you?
Please, someone help me!
Huh? Is this where that voice has been coming from?
Please, someone help me!
It is. What a strange device. I wonder if it's hooked up to something.
No, the voice you hear is indeed coming from that machine.
you are?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Audley.
Name's Partitio. A pleasure. Right back at you.
I am a trader, a salesman specializing in curios and oddities. This device here is called a phonogrammic articulator. I purchased it from an inventor in the city.
Wowee! A phonogrammic articulator, was it?
Yes, and just like its name would imply, it records confabulations and re-articulates them.
What an astonishing device. I guess that's why it sounds like you.
Correct. And apologies. I didn't mean to cause any consternation.
I sure was consternated. I thought some poor soul was in a pickle and needed help.
Actually, that is indeed the case.
Say what?
I'm in, pickle, as you say. I can't for the life of me figure out how to sell the blasted thing. I suppose that's why I recorded that soulful appeal.
This doohickey won't sell? Seems interesting enough to fly off the shelves to me.
Everyone oohs and ahs at first, goggling at this strange marvel. But when they inquire as to what purpose a machine that merely repeats a voice can serve...
I see. Like a one-trick pony. Everyone gets bored right quick.
Most unfortunately, yes. I proposed its use as an archive of sorts for ideas and memorandums.
Let me guess. Everyone says paper's far faster and cheaper to boot.
Correct. That is it in the proverbial nutshell.
I am a merchant like you, fella.
Ah, so you pursue the path of commerce too. No wonder you possess such clear insight. I have the unfortunate character flaw of excitedly purchasing every unusual do and dad I find. If only I possessed your discerning eye, Partitio. I envy your perspicacity.
Hey, Audley. Say you got 2 boxes. One empty, one filled with jewels. Slap the same price on both, and which one would sell better, you think?
Why, the one filled with jewels, of course.
Then why not stuff that empty box of yours, chock full of jewels?
Jewels? In the phonogrammic articulator?
You betcha. Jewels made a sound that you want to listen to again and again. Music.
Stuff it full of music, you say? An interesting proposal. You're right. A cultured ear would delight at hearing beloved ballads time and time again.
That's what I just said.
Wait, but... This town is a musical desert. I know no one skilled in the harp nor lyre.
Leave it to me. I'll go rustle up some troubadours and hire 'em on for you.
You would do that for me?
You bet. I travel around, so I'm sure to run into someone.
I am in your debt. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll prepare the device for recording at once.
Good luck, fella. Now then, what sort of musician should I bring back here?
Do they only can they only be hired, or can I just use guide? Because with guiding I don't have to spend any money.
Just one tune won't be enough, that's for sure. The more the merrier, as Pops used to say. 3's a lucky number. so that's how many I'll find.
Piano playing Cleric. Get in my party. I'm gonna have to throw out the gardener for now, unfortunately.
Right this way.
I'll gladly follow if you think I'll be of help.
Oh, Partitio, you brought a musician for me. The preparations have been finished. Let's record. Bravo! Bravo! I've never heard such a passionate piano piece. I've listened to piano performances the world over, but never one so emotional, so moving.
All right, only 2 more to go. I'll need to keep my eye out for another musician to bring by.
Alright, for a violinist, you can actually find her during the daytime in the tavern, supposedly. Yeah, that's her. Now I can ditch the piano-playing Cleric.
Come, my wayward lamb.
I see your need, allow me to help. Yeah, so these are just have Temenos do everything so that I don't lose too many of the people I was holding on to.
Oh, Partitio, you brought a musician for me. The preparations have been finished. Let's record.
The Octopath song again?
Fantastic! Sometimes soft, sometimes strong. The sweet sounds of sultry strings soothed my soul. This violin piece is indeed worth revisiting time and time again.
All right, only 1 more to go. I'll need to keep my eye out for another musician to bring by.
Okay, Crack Ridge. I think it's this guy. Break Bedrock.
Right this way.
Alright, my awesome strength is in your hands. We're gonna scan this guy too.
What's this?
A merchant dealing in only the unusual. He has procured curious wares like a puppet that automatically toasts at parties and a dog-shaped frying machine, which he thought would never sell, and subsequently never did. Nevertheless, he has been able to stay in business because of the occasional big hit among them.
Oh, Partitio, you brought a musician for me. The preparations have been finished. Let's record. Ah, what a calming melody. The guitar's tranquil notes match that sprightly melody better than I had imagined they would. I'm sure this piece will ease many a troubled heart. Thank you so much. Equipped with a marvelous selection of songs, this device is now a truly marketable product.
I don't know, maybe you should try to get a different variety of songs and not just the Octopuff Kate Sip song.
Strategically, I think it would be wise to sell it to the wealthy nobles and elite first.
Hold up there, fella. Why limit your consumer base? Let all sorts of folks enjoy your product. For example, a place where all sorts can experience this thing.
A tavern?
Oh, how about putting one in taverns all across the land?
Taverns? Are you sure? Larger establishments could afford it, certainly, but it's too costly for your average local taproom.
Is there no way to mass produce this? I guess it must be really expensive to produce.
Then why not cut out the recording part? Just sell the sound maker doohickey on the cheap.
That's a brilliant idea!
Everyone would leap at the prospect of easy access to song, whether it's a hometown ditty or a romantic croon. You bet your buttons customers are pouring to any tavern sporting one of these contraptions.
I can use that for my sales pitch, certainly.
Of course, once one of these is in taverns around the world, individuals will want one for themselves too, I reckon. If demand gets high enough, mass production and mass profit ain't just a dream. Picture this, fella. A world in which every household has their own personal music machine. That future may just be round the corner.
What a fantastic notion! Partitio, I am so very glad our paths crossed. Oh, yes. If you're willing, I'd like to give you the honor of naming this product.
A name, huh? Playing it straight with music recorder ain't got no style. Phonogramic's kinda hard to say. How about we switch it around and call it a gramophone?
A gramophone? Yes, yes, I love it! Now off I go to sell it in every corner of the realm!
Good luck, fella. I can't wait to hear it playing in a tavern near me.
Okay, got the CATERACTA'S theme. 3 different versions. You can obtain more records from shops and townspeople. Do I have to steal them? What sort of item should I stock up on next? Wait, I can scan you again?
Whoa.
Weird. Rare cog, I think I need that, actually. Do I? I should... Yeah, I always try to keep at least one of everything just in case. Befuddling Arrow, he might actually be a decent fighter. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Octopath Traveler 2. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.